Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm doing a video on a modification that I did on this Lansky TurnBox knife sharpener. Okay, what I did was, well, let me explain what this is in case no one's watched my other video. You have stones. This is the honing stones that fit into these pegs at a particular angle. Okay, and you sharpen your knife. I mean, you hone your knife with this. Before you hone your knife with that, you sharpen your knife with these sharpening stones. Okay, and if you want to know how it works, just watch my video or somebody else's video on the Lansky knife sharpening TurnBox. Anyway, the modification that I made was I cut a leather piece, this leather piece right here, and I glued it to the back of the box, and that is going to be my strop. You can sharpen and hone your knives, but a lot of the times you don't need to sharpen or hone your knife. You may just need to strop your knife, and that's all you need. So stropping is one of the most important process of making your edge sharper and better. What I did was, once I glued the leather piece onto the back of this box, I took the stropping compound and rubbed it all into the leather. Okay. Now I rubbed a generous amount into the leather, just like this. And as you can see, the entire leather surface is covered. Okay. Now what I like to do is actually take a lighter and melt, will heat the compound up so it will soften and somewhat liquefy. And then I would take a paper towel and wipe it. And I'm gonna put more on here on this side. It looks like alright, so once you do that, I'm going to again do small areas at a time if you need to. Kind of have to move fast. And what you want to do is leave the residue, a fine residue of compound on the leather. Okay. You have a lot that came off onto the paper towel, and you just take that and keep going over the leather. And you want the finer residue and particles embedded into the leather, and your leather should kind of look like that. Okay. it smooth and somewhat like little waxy. Not waxy, but there should be a very, very fine coat of this compound on this leather. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more. You can repeat the process a couple of times. Now some people just put the compound on like this. They put it on lightly, of course, and then they just go through them with the knife. But other people will either soften this up and put it on there, or they would heat up the leather first and then put it on there. But I like to do it this way. It just, to me, seems like more efficient and faster. Just make sure the surface is smooth and even. Okay. And there you have it. Now you're ready to strop. Okay. And I would you know, do this maybe very seldomly, once in a while. From what I understand, you don't have to put a lot of compound on your leather to get good results. Just put it on there real lightly in the future. Like that. And white. Be careful not to burn the leather. You're just trying to keep the heat at a distance just enough to melt the compound so you can smooth it out onto the leather. Okay. And you don't want to create a burn on the leather and cause rough surfaces. You want the leather to remain soft and smooth. At the same time, you want to barely apply heat to the leather to melt just the compound so you can just smooth it out onto the leather. And there you go. This is ready to strop any blade that I'm going to sharpen with this knife sharpener. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.